All right, so I think we're past the point of this Brock Purdy experiment being a fun and crazy topic that's happening. It's now clear this guy has proven he can do this job. He can be a part of this group. He started this game 11 for 11, which is the best a rookie has had this year, best start a rookie has had in this season. He had a double fake touchdown to George Kittle, which started the game for him, and he's just proven that he's probably the greatest ever Mr. Irrelevant pick that we've seen in the NFL. It makes you think about what in the world was going on in that San Francisco quarterback room, where you got three guys that can play on this stage and be great for you. They've had two quarterback injuries, and they bring in Brock Purdy, and they're still a well-oiled machine. They're still like one of the best teams in the NFL, right? And as I said on the last pod, they're one of the teams that are going to really go after the Philadelphia Eagles and really cause problems for that team. Now, when they traded for Christian McCaffrey, this is still when Jimmy Garoppolo was there, it made it clear that the San Francisco 49ers thought, we have a Super Bowl contending team. Because there's no reason to make that move otherwise. Because you added him with Deebo Samuel and George Kittle and your quarterback that you have at the time. And to go along with that great defense as well. And you're like, okay, this is a Super Bowl team. But they've had so many issues at the quarterback position with their guys going down. Even I thought this is going to take another year. But Brock Purdy he's just continuing to show that he's the best guy. He's the best guy for it. Brock Purdy is continuing to show that he can do this. He can do this. And I think we're now at the point to where we have to think about, is Brock Purdy, can he get to this elite level of quarterback play for this team to really take off? Like, can he really be up to the level of Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, guys like that, Justin Herbert, get to that level? Because I think that's what you need to win a Super Bowl. I think that's the level of player you're going to need from your quarterback to get it done in this era, because those quarterbacks, like I said, are just so great. It's hard to win it without that. Now, we've seen this happen. We've seen it happen without it. Nick Foles won 2017 with the Eagles. I mean, he wasn't an outstanding quarterback, but he got the job done. I saw rumblings that Matthew Stafford was kind of in the same boat last year. But go back and look at Matthew Stafford's stats, man. He is not no average quarterback. That guy's legit. He actually might be a Hall of Famer, which is crazy when you listen to it. But when you actually go back and see what he's done, especially with Detroit and all those years, the numbers he put up, he's not an average quarterback, man. And I think Brock Purdy can do just as well. He can do just as well. If he keeps playing like this, that's the kind of boat he's going to be in. And you got to think, man, this Kyle Shanahan system, this is amazing what he's doing with all these quarterbacks. You had three different guys in three completely different styles, I feel like. Three completely different styles to how they play the game. And the 49ers haven't lost a beat. They just haven't lost a beat. These games they lost early on in the season, that's just because they were hurt. That's the only reason. They didn't have all their players to go for them. In this game, Brock Purdy finished 17 of 26 for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just another outstanding game from this rookie. Another outstanding game from him. And Christian McCaffrey, who they brought in, now that it helps even more now that Deebo Samuels is out. Christian McCaffrey, 26 carries for 108 yards and 1 touchdown on his side as well. And George Kittle, 4 receptions for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. All of this in a 21-13 win over the Seattle Seahawks. The San Francisco 49ers, I think they've now clinched their division title. So things are going well for this team. Things are going well. And Brock Purdy he's just the man right now. He is the man. He is going. And the question is, now can he take that next step? That's what we got to see from him now, because people are going to go off this honeymoon phase where it's just a fun thing to see the last pick in the draft being this great of a quarterback. They're now going to want more from him. And so I think that's what we got to see now. We got to see him go forward. I'll have more for you all on this on the podcast. I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching this video. If you like that content, subscribe to the podcast. We talk football, basketball, baseball all the time on this podcast. I actually even just talked about the 49ers. Go check that out on a previous video. Thanks.